Good evening, students. Our third lesson, indices. Here, what is the meaning of index form? Last year, you studied that. What is it? A raised to n. What is the meaning of a raised to n? A multiply by a multiply by a multiply by a n times. Then we will write here a raised to n. In this case, a. Now, laws of indices also you seen last year 7th lesson, 7th standard there. What is it? First is a raised to m multiply by a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. What is the meaning of that? In multiplication having same base, because here a is the same base, then addition of indices m plus n, same base a we are keeping and we are taking addition of the indices. Similarly, second rule is a raised to m upon a raised to n. Here upon means it is the division. Then a raised to n upon a raised to n means we are taking that a raised to m minus n. Means in division having same base, subtraction of indices. Now third one is there a multiply by b raised to m. Then a raised to m multiply by b raised to m. Index of the bracket is index of each term of the bracket. Means what is the outer index give to each inner term of the bracket. Fourth rule is a raised to 0 equal to 1. Means to any number index 0, then its value is always 1. Fifth rule is a raised to minus m equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Index will change its sign when its place changes. N means numerator to D means denominator. Means when we go numerator to denominator, then sign changes. Positive index change to negative or negative index change to positive. Some number here, rule number 6, a raised to m bracket raised to n equal to a raised to mn means product of the indices. Index raised to index means product of the indices. Seventh rule is that a upon b raised to m equal to a raised to m upon b raised to m. It is like the third rule. In third rule, a multiply by b given. In seventh rule, it is a upon b. Means in division also in bracket. Then outer index give to each term means a raised to m upon b raised to m. 8th rule, a upon b raised to minus m equal to b upon a raised to m. Here also same, numerator changes to denominator, denominator changes to numerator, and then only index sign is changing. Already you studied these all rules in 7. Now see, depending on that, some sums they given. 3 raised to 5 multiply by 3 raised to 2. 3 is the common base. Then take index addition, 5 plus 3, 3 raised to 8. First rule we use here, a raised to m multiply by a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. Second is 3 raised to 7 upon 3 raised to 9 equal to 3 raised to 7 minus 9. In case of division, subtraction of indices, that is 3 raised to negative 2. Third one, 3 raised to 4 raised to 5. Bracket raised to index means index to index. At that time, product of indices means 3 raised to 5 into 4, 3 raised to 20. I written the rule aside which we use there. Sum number 4th is 5 raised to minus 3 equal to. Now negative index convert to positive. You will get 1 upon 5 raised to 3. Fifth one is 5 raised to 0. Any number index 0, its value is 1. Sixth one, 5 raised to 1. Any number has index 1, then its value is same, that is 5. Sum number 7, 5 multiplied by 7 raised to 2 equal to 5 raised to 2 into 7 raised to 2. You give the outer index to each inner term. 5 upon 7 raised to 3. By same method, in 7th multiplication, in 8 they given division. 5 raised to 3 upon 7 raised to 3. And sum number 9, 5 upon 7 raised to minus 3 equal to 7 upon 5 raised to 3. Negative index we change to positive. Now we are seeing here new method of this year, nth root of a number. Nth root. How to write it? That we want to see that. First I given some common examples which you know. Square root of a number. How to write? A raised to half. And it is written in the symbolic form, that is root a. Square root means here square root sign, and in between that there the base, that is a, is written. But if you want to write it in index form, then you want to write a raised to half. Similarly, cube root of a number. Cube means index 3, but cube root, when root given, then it is 1 upon. And therefore cube root of a number is written as a raised to 1 upon 3, and in symbolic form it is written as cube root of a. That is a square root sign. There are 3 written, means it is a cube root of a. When you take now similarly nth root of a number, how we taken square root? 2 is not written, but there we will consider that index is 2. In case of cube root, we written the index 3 outside the square root there. Similarly, in nth root of a number, we want to write a raised to 1 upon n, means nth root of a. Same type of sums I given aside there. Square root of 17. How to write? 17 raised to 1 upon 2 means square root of 17. Root sign I written. Cube root of 25. We want to write 25 raised to 1 upon 3 means cube root of 25. 12th root of 1005. How to write it is 1005 raised to 1 upon 12, that is 12th root of 1005. Then now here examples, means in your first exercise practice set 3.1. What they given there? Express the number in index form. Index form means you want to write in by using root symbol there. 5th root of 13. Which root they given? 5th. 5th means number is 5. Therefore outside the root you want to write in between that V sign. Which number you want to write? 5. 5th root of 13. Square root of 256. Then square root sign, and below that we want to write 256. Remember here, when the number outside the root sign is not given, then it always consider 2. Now here the opposite way. If they given in index form, you want to write in word form its explanation. Write in the form nth root of a. Like that we want to write. They given there 100 raised to 1 upon 8. In case of index, which number is written below 1? 8. Means here 100 raised to 1 upon 8 means 8th root of 100. What is the 1 upon which number given? That root we want to consider. That is 100 raised to 1 upon 8 equal to 8th root of 100. 6 raised to 1 upon 3. Now here index 3, you may write here third root of 6, but when they are index 3, then we will write it is cube root. Similarly, when 1 upon 2, we will write square root. I written already upside there how to write it, and you can understand it. Now here I given meaning of numbers having index in the rational form m upon n. Means what? When any number and some index given, that index is m upon n. Means numerator denominator form index is given. Then how to read it or how to express it, that we want to see. Here they given a raised to m upon n. There are two methods to read the sum. A raised to m upon n. When there m upon n, upper number, that is m, is known as power and n is known as root. Means numerator is the power, denominator is the root in case of index. Then a raised to m upon n means mth power of nth root of a. Mth power of nth root of a. Now similarly in other way also we write, you may consider denominator number first and then numerator, but consider when denominator number you are considering it is the root and numerator is forward. Means you may write it is a raised to m upon n equal to nth root of mth power of a. You may take power first then root, or you may take root first and then power. I given some example there. 225 raised to 3 upon 2. 3 means cube. Therefore, cube of square root of 225, because 1 upon 2 means square root. Therefore, cube of square root of 225. If you want to write root first, then square root of cube of 225. 81 raised to 6 upon 7. Sixth power of 7th root of 81, or 7th root of 6 power of 81. By any method we can write that. 35 raised to 4 upon 3. Fourth power of cube root of 35, or cube root of fourth power of 35. Means here remember, you may write power first or root first, but numerator is always power and denominator is always root in case of indices. Remember this. Now, method of writing numbers in the form of rational indices. Now, opposite way. If they given us explanation, we can convert it into index form. Mth power of nth root of a means a raised to m upon n, which is a power, that is the numerator of index, which is a root, that is the denominator of index. Nth root of mth power of a. Nth root means n is in denominator. Mth power means m is in numerator, that is a raised to m upon n. Same type of two example for practice I given. Cube of fourth root of 324. Cube of means cube is the numerator 3. Fourth root means upon 4, and whose it is 324. Then how to write? 324 raised to 3 upon 4. Cube of fourth root means 3 upon 4 of 324. 324 raised to 3 upon 4. Square root of fifth power of 121, which is a root. Square root means denominator is 2, which is the power. Fifth power means pi is the numerator, that is you will get 121 raised to 5 upon 2. Means you may consider here which is a power is in numerator and which is a root is in denominator, and you will convert the given explanation into its rational form there. Now what we want to remember from this all part? Here some things you want to remember. Already in 7th standard you studied that every positive number has two square roots. Means when you are considering any positive number, it has two square roots. One example I written there, square root of 64. 64 is a perfect square or not? Yes. Whose? 8. Then how to write? I told here two square roots. Which one that? Square root of 64 equal to plus 8 and square root of 64 equal to minus 8. Means plus 8 or minus 8, both are the answers of square root of 64. You may write in combining form there, square root of 64 equal to plus minus 8. Both signs are written one below other. Plus 8 also the answer and minus 8 also the answer. And square root of 0. Is 0 has any square root? No. Then square root of 0 is again 0. This all you want to remember there.